Hello guys, this is FedBinaryOptions.com. We're looking at the Euro US dollar in a day in which it is being aggressively sold. Aggressively, I'm talking about the last candle, if you want, on this 4-hour chart. And the reason for that is the fact that the ECB started to buy the bonds, let's say sovereign bonds, out of Italy and Spain. At least that was the reason that the market gave. However, when trading, of course, we should take a look, or we should take into account technical analysis as well as fundamental analysis. And if you are looking at the markets, what this market is doing here is testing the lows, but in a strong support area. The support area comes, from my point of view, with two different levels. First of all, a horizontal support and then a dynamic support. If you go and take a trend line from the absolute lows in the 125 and then you connect it with the previous lows in here like this, then you see that this area is a potential bouncing area for the Euro US dollar, and if anything, it is a nice place to go and buy call options then, rather than join the downside. This would be the first thing. How about this spike higher here to be nothing but a contracting triangle, or to be followed by a contracting triangle? This to be A, B, C, D, E. This would be another bullish scenario on the Euro US dollar. It should go from A and C like this, and B and D trend lines, like this, and it should provide support as well, because in this situation this is nothing but a so-called pennant, but visible on the bigger time frames. It should be followed by a move similar with this one here. Let's make it a bit bigger and let's change the color for it. Let's make it let's say blue. And this one, if you clone it, if you take it from here and put it by the moment that the triangle ends, let's say that the triangle will end around here, points towards 130. Now 130, alright, this would be the second reason to buy call options on the Euro US dollar here. How about another reason? Well, it might very well be that from this moment of time, from here, the market to form nothing but another triangle. Let's try to take a polyline here, and goes like this. Goes A, B, C, or C here, it doesn't matter, C, D, and with the E wave here, triangle to be completed. It should be from the A and C and B to D trend line. So if you take now the A and C from the downside and you project it here like this, it is yet another support area. So three different scenarios, three different patterns, if you want, three different areas make this one here a strong confluence area, is being called. In a confluence area, when price comes from the upside, we should go long, or we should buy call options. In a confluence area, when price comes from the downside, we should do exactly the opposite. In our situation here for the Euro US dollar, I will take my chance, as it is only Tuesday, so I will take my chance with call options, looking for higher values to come, and I would choose end of week expiration day. We need a consolidation area. These are all corrective waves, and for the end of week to go and see what's happening. Now I will end up, let's write here that I'm buying call options with end of week expiration date. I will end up with a situation, if you want, or with a scenario that will not be on, let's say, on bears thinking. What do you see when market is forming out of this consolidation area here? A corrective wave to the downside, followed by a corrective wave to the upside. Well, I see that this one here might just come to fruition again. It was strongly rejected by the time it has been tested for the first time, the price tested that area for the first time, but here it might just build energy for another push higher. So 130 here should not be ruled out. Anyways, this is just for the long run, for this week, call options on the Euro US dollar, and I will use this area as much as possible to establish long positions. Thank you, and bye bye.